Hello everyone, welcome back to Form Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out Ring the Alarm by KARD. This is KARD's latest comeback after their 2-year hiatus, maybe a few months change, but this is a pretty unique situation because JSEF had to enlist in the military and that's why they took that hiatus. But oftentimes with boy groups, when you have enlistment scenarios, I think many of us are used to that scenario of like, it takes like 5 years or something like that for a group to have a full comeback. But they're done now. Like they're done because JSEF was the only one that had to enlist. Now, Somin and Tiu don't have to. And BM is not a naturalized Korean citizen. He is a Kyopo. He's a Korean American, which means he is not bound to enlist. And therefore, KARD is just back, you know, just a small, like 1.5 year stint. And I'm excited to see what KARD has in store for us today. Now, before we get into today's video, real quick, if you guys actually enjoy our content and you'd like to support us, consider visiting our Patreon. If you go to our Patreon at patreon.com/formatherapy, we have bonus content on there. We do listening parties. We also check out variety content, both idol and non-idol variety content, survival shows, K-dramas, animes, etc. So if you want to check all that out with us, come join us over at patreon.com/formatherapy. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. Let's simply get into the video. This is Ring the Alarm by KARD, and this is your form of therapy. Oh, are we going back to like a dance hall? Oh, maybe not. Wait, based on like that bass. Wait, are we actually doing like a dance hall sound? Why was that scene like super dark with JSEF? Oh wow, incredible. It's weird. There are like several different visual filmmaking styles in this music video. Almost as if there was like 2 directors. It's very strange. I love how it looked like BM was like having so much fun with the dance. And all of a sudden just like that serious ending pose right there. Okay. So I like that a lot, but it's kind of a mixed bag, both in the song and the music video. I like the song a lot, but there are some things where I feel like this song maybe didn't fulfill its potential, or at least I see more potential in this song. But same with the video. The video, I honestly think it doesn't really do KARD justice. That's my personal opinion. But there are actually a lot of things I do like about the video, which we can get into. But overall, I like it. But I'm like, they deserved more than this. This feels like something you would get in just like a comeback. I guess I was expecting the return to the dancehall sound is, I would say, fantastic. It's actually kind of like really, really welcome. And I think they're also because I think there was like a big phase of like dancehall in K-pop, and then it kind of went away. And like now people are like starting to play with it again. I like that KARD is showing like they're really the only ones that are the best at this sound in particular. And I just think like maybe the song is missing like a post chorus. I actually really like the chorus, but the chorus sounds like, I don't know. It's such an amazing top line. And I can't believe I'm complaining about this, but usually I'm not a fan of instrumental choruses, but I actually think Ring the Alarm could have benefited from an instrumental chorus. What I mean by that is like, once you do the original chorus that's in this song, I kind of think like it would have been great as like that's the initial chorus, and then like doing like a dance break post chorus that's just like filled with like the dance hall sounds, maybe even like putting in more of like those alarm siren sounds that we were hearing. Maybe like give it like an intense switch up, you know? We also never have really seen KARD like go really hard in on the dancing. And I think that could have been really interesting. I guess it's been a long time since they've been back, and I really love this group, and I just wanted like a lot of fanfare, revolving around their return. I also saw like some of those teaser videos that they were putting out, and they were also shot really, really well, and they were treated with like the level of marketing like, oh my God, like they're going to do something crazy. And no, this just felt like a comeback. There's nothing wrong with that, but I kind of feel like KARD deserves more. Like they deserve that big splashy, like holy shit, they're back, like show-stopping thing. And I think I would not have as much a problem with this song if it wasn't for the music video. I think if at least the music video had carried that weight, would have totally been fine with this. But let's go ahead and watch it again, and I can talk about, or at least hone in on more of like the things that I'm mentioning right now. Also, it's a very strange opening, isn't it? With the bass, the siren. Like, I thought we were going to be getting something like more intense, maybe even like hip hop or electronica. Like, it's kind of like the opening you would expect for like a really intense or a dark boy group song.
Put you in the mood, bottle with the juice, good butter Bobby, shake it with a groove, got the revenue, blow it all on me and you, yeah.
Ooh, man, his verse is so good. I really love how he just plays with the enunciation. But this set, so this music video in general, it's kind of weird in that, like, I think the cinematography style changes like a lot. Like I don't know what happened. And this could have been the case of either having two directors or having a bad director or too many too many cooks in the kitchen. Sometimes it's just producers, and I'm talking about like financiers or like video producers that get in the way of restricting like the director's vision. I don't know what it is, whether it was the label side or the production team side, or it was like producers. Like someone like made this music video weird. It's not bad. That's the thing. I need to make this very clear. It's not bad. It's weird. There's a lot of clashing ideas and themes, which I can't even get into like how all that works. But I at least want to talk about the stuff that I like, which what I really like is this scene. I think one, color wise, they like paired it really well. There's like this slight magenta purple hue thing going on. And then they use the yellow, obviously, because purple and yellow work great together. And so they used these yellow lights in the background to light up those trees to give it that extra color of pop. Great idea. Really well done. And then just having the lens flares here too, which we're starting to see a little bit more of that. And I do think that these might be fake lens flares, but that's totally fine. It makes the scene feel less flat. Something I don't like about this is that it's a completely black void background. And yes, it does help the neon stand out, but it does kill a little bit of the depth. The set looks a little flat because of it. But because they introduced these lens flares, there's like three things that work here, right? Because we live in the third dimension, to really like give the sense of depth, you always need like three pieces to kind of like have that like separation. And I think the lens flares really add something nice to this. So I like it.
Blow it all on me and you. Yeah, get the sauce, put it on you, wanna eat it like an entree.
I got the sauce. I want to. Wow. God. You and Somin's voices are so fantastic. I forgot how much I loved this pairing and combination of these four. Okay, I want to talk actually about a multitude of things within the past few seconds of what we saw. First of all, this set that we saw during the chorus, it's a little simple, but I do like it. Now, color grading wise, I think they color graded this weird, and this is one of those things where like it's not color graded, and I'm talking about like the actual post processing of the video. It's not done the same way the rest of the scenes are. Like this scene, this set in particular, like the clarity on this is like really high, and I don't know why, but I really like this set. I think having this dancehall sound, you know, having like that kind of tropical, like hot, sweaty sort of like aesthetic landscape, but then having a pure white set with white clothes, white on white. I mean, Jason's even got white hair. That's bold, but I think it personally paid off. I like the little splash of color on Somin with like the little bit of blue, and you can see the little bit of blue also on Ju. That's really nice. But they also have this painting in the background, which if I can get like a better shot of it, it's like two people kissing, you know. And this song, it's passionate, you know. It's hot, and I really like just like the design of that. Then we get to some weird parts. Why is this scene so dark? Mind you, it's shot exceptionally well, I think. The camera work, the quality, the cinematography, actually everything about this, I have nothing but compliments for it. Why is this so dark? If this was a movie that we were watching and this was a nighttime scene, I would completely understand. This is a music video, and I don't know why they shot it like this. I'm very curious. Like, honestly, they should have put a spotlight on him. And then they also filmed like a dance scene here. If anything, what I was kind of thinking might happen in the music video, but it ultimately didn't. They have like this dark rooftop set here. I thought maybe at the end of the video, when we get into that final chorus or the outro, maybe like fireworks. Like I was imagining like fireworks going off, and then basically having gel lights of like, you know, blue, magenta, green, and like you can have it like circling around, but then it'll look like it's like the fireworks going off, and then them doing like the final chorus dance to that. I thought that would have looked gorgeous. Like, it's so bleak, and it's such a great song. Again, I'm not completely satisfied with the song, but like, I like the song a lot, but I don't think this music video is doing this song any favors either. So that's what's kind of tripping me out. Like, okay, like, yeah, look, I mean, they're literally doing a comparison for us. Look at BM's scene next to JSEF's scene. It's so incredibly dark, and this is like so bright, and it feels like it's not even the same music video. And that's why I'm like, what was the motivation behind this? Like, why? I love this scene. Damn. I see. I love this shot of BM is awesome. I love like all of like BM's solo scene stuff. Like, it has a very like I don't know, like a Dawn of Man, or like a very like, I don't know, thirsty man searching the arid ocean, you know? Like, this at least is like playing sort of into the aesthetic of the song, you know? Like, it's a little bit hot. You can feel the heat, but that's why like the dark scene, I'm like, I don't get it. Why did they do this? See that right there? That shot of Somin on this set right here, very dark. I thought it would eventually lead to it lighting up, which it never did. I love this bridge though. It's freaking fantastic. Ooh. I love how they shot this scene in particular with Somin's scenes. Now, Chiwoo's scenes, I'm not as wowed by. That's not to say it's not cool. It's just CG work, but what they're doing with like the CG is cool, but like, I like how they filmed this. I love the intensity. I've always wanted to shoot something like this before. Because Somin is either gonna be on, she's either gonna be on a green screen pad, or she's gonna be hanging off a wire. Whichever way it is. I love the way they shot it, because as they're turning, first of all, they're turning, which is very rare, like to break that 180 rule. But also, if you notice like how they're shooting it, right? If you notice right here, you can see how shaky it is. It's so unsteady, you know, but it adds a sort of urgency, you know, to this bridge. Move your body. Move your body. It's moving really fast. It's like shaking a lot. They're shooting it at, I think, a faster shutter speed too, to really emphasize the jitteriness of the movement. It really adds and feeds into kind of like the desperation of that. Right. Yeah, that shot right there. That's a great set. That's a great set. Love that painting of the two people kissing. I mean, I guess they did shoot here again, but like with brighter lighting. But again, so my problem with this video is I don't think like BM looks sexy enough. I don't think Ju looks sexy enough. I don't think they all look sexy enough. And for me, it's just a filmmaking thing. It looks, first of all, I do have to point this out. I think for like in the case of a movie, if I had seen this, like if this was a TV show, this is all completely fine. In fact, I would say this part is shot exceptionally well. I gotta say, the rooftop stuff is like gorgeous cinematography, gorgeous chroma key work, but they have like this light coming up, like just on the side, trying to make it look like natural lighting. But most lighting, especially if you want people to look good, to look like they're gods among men, 3-point lighting, right? You usually want to get a key light, a fill light, and then, either an edge or a hair light or something. But like they only have one source of light. It's just lighting BM right here, just like on his left side, just like right here. And that's it. And there's not much degree of separation between him and the background. And same goes for Ju, or, that very sliver of J-Sev right there. And so I guess that's my thing. I kind of wish it had been a little bit more splashy at the end, especially in the video. I think it's a great song. It's not like one of my favorite KARD songs. I would give it like a very high, again, like I think I would love this song if it just had a pose chorus, which is why like I got to give this like a 7.8. Like it is so close to me loving it, and I want to love it, but I do like it a lot, and I'm definitely going to be listening to it. But the video, I would have to go with a 7, but that's because I'm confused. I would actually love to know the motivation behind the video and like all these different scenes, and like why they chose not to go for something more spectacular, or like the whole video doesn't have to be spectacular, but I at least expect it at the end, perhaps, for it to get more festive or spectacular, because it is such a fun song. But that's just my thoughts and opinions on KARD's Ring the Alarm. I would love to know what you guys thought. What did you guys think of KARD's comeback? Do you think the song lives up to the expectations? Do you think the music video lives up to even the song? Because I personally think that's where the music video falls apart a little bit, because I think the music video could have been much more grander. We could have kept the song the same, and the music video could have been way grander. But that's just me. Would love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry that this video is a little late. I tried filming it last week. I filmed Nion's Pop, and then I was going to film Ring the Alarm, and our AC was out. And after I had filmed Pop, I tried filming the intro for Ring the Alarm, and I was sweating profusely. I could not breathe. So that's why we had to wait until our AC was fixed. But thank you for everybody's patience. If you guys would like to support the channel, you can always support us over on our Patreon, as I mentioned, help cover our AC costs. Or if you want to support us for free, you could always visit the like button right down below, leave a comment, make sure to subscribe over here, hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload a new video as well. Check out our other videos over here, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.